Alright. Hey, let's end the day with reviewing censored games. Fear and Hunger. Actually, this guy is who made this game is a Finnish guy. Fear and Hunger and Fear and Hunger 2 Termina are, well, they are censored games because you really can't find them from itch.io. You can find them on Steam, so I'm going to take a look at the Fear and Hunger first Fear and Hunger game, and so far this game doesn't have an official rating. I'm a certified audiovisual game TV whatever audiovisual program classifier in Finland, and these ratings are, they look like a Peggy ratings from the Europe, but they are domestical basically. Alright. Let me show the criteria. Here they are. I always need to adjust these, but translation in English is unofficial, but I've been trained with the Finnish version, so we go with the Finnish depictions. Apparently there's lots of different kind of stuff in this game. It's made with the RPG maker, so it's so-called distancing works. I noticed that I'm using anxiety criteria a lot, and it's actually pretty good because then we are not overusing the violence. But it's possible that it's causing like a severe anxiety. So I would say some sources on the internet say that it's like adults only, but let's see. I want to test this out. So, and if the official developer wants to get like an official Finnish rating, we can talk about that. But let's get on with the game. Gotta love the RPG maker. Mercenary, Knight, Dark Priest. There's no such things as morality and ethics. Edge on blood magic. Outlander, Knight, Mercenary, Dirty Tactics. Mercenary. Let's see if anyone has like a. No, nobody has asked wanted to name a game character. Okay. Game contains scenes of extreme violence, gore and sexual violence and drug use. I'll be the judge of that, but yeah, I appreciate the warning. Trigger warnings are actually very important these days. Animation. So yeah, had these horror movies and games have these three screen effects. Fear and Hunger, easier mode for beginners. Starvation is less of a threat. Dungeons of No Mercy hard mode. No saving your game. Okay, play intro, yes. just like an orc castle from the Elder Scrolls. You were born with the soul of the endless that makes you yearn for freedom and forces you to push your creativity to its limits. You put your creativity test in the most harshest of environments. You were born and so abandoned in the capital of Eastern Sanctuaries, Jedi. You had to choose very young age to become a pickpocket burglar or try to struggle and lead honest life. Pickpocket. Your life spent learning thievery didn't go to waste. You learned to live with the constant fear and danger over the years. The crude streets of Jeddah teach you valuable lessons. You learned to steal. As you grew older, you took part in various mercenary armies, learned the dirtiest trick to save your life, like drinking others' coffee. You were taken by the notorious veteran highwayman, and you joined his little band of criminals and ex-soldiers. During one of many raids, your brigade got ambushed. You could have just abandoned your comrades and kept your life, or you could have fought to the last breath. Fought to the last breath. Not many survived the ambush, but that just meant that mission rewards got less takers. You were one of the lucky ones. 30 silver coins. Oh no, that's the same price that Judas got. Ugh. You traveled across the land in your raids and eventually settled down the kingdom of Ronan, where silver was loose as long as you were up for getting your knife dirty. I should clean the knife sometimes. One day you got an ominous dash of official's kingdom. You are paid well in silver if you get capital of fabled mensurity out of the dungeons of Ronan itself. From the dungeons of Fear and Hunger, the morbid place has been used as a wartime prison, but the kingdom, for some reason, they need an outside sword like yourself to infiltrate their very own stronghold. Something is clearly not right about this mission, and I still accepted it. Okay, you have felt nausea since the moment you agreed on the job. Sword on silver, and the reward is all that matters in the end. You spent last night in the kingdom. Go drinking and get laid at the brothel. Fine wheel battle of whiskey and ale. It's to a groin area. Yep. Okay, there starts. The Dungeons of Fear and Hunger stand in front of you. Already. Let's check the. Well, there's some anxiety tripping screen effects. Gloomy imagery, for example. But these are mild. But I think it's going to be like all-encompassing in this game, this anxiety. So I'm going to say that let's start with thinking of the 12 age rating and 28 criteria. Relatively strong sudden surprising sudden images causing anxiety, fear, or long-term menacing threat. Could be this or could be like 26. So let's say anxiety. Okay, I could actually show that to you as well. Here it is. Here it is. So let's say this is like a 12 and anxiety. Criteria is 28 so far. I'm actually looking it, but this is not a final opinion. So let's think about it that way. Tetraphobia. Okay. Dead horse. You can beat the dead horse. Produces no effects. 1 week dead. Okay. And you need to think about this as okay, it's made as a cartoonish RPG style, but it's all-encompassing clue. Level 1 stairway. Cheese. Rotten meat, yes please. A bear trap, nice. All sorts of nice stuff. 3 silver coins. Bone saw. So apparently this is a mega dungeon. Salami. Parking is getting closer. Definitely, let's lower the volume a bit. This is definitely like a effect galore. I don't think I can steal from the... you can attack the different parts of... Okay, headshot. Ouch. Laceration. Tactical dismemberment, apparently. There's way too many of them, those. Ouch. Oh, fudge. Lowers his stance is going to... Heads or tails? Tails. You evade it. 50% chance to evade. Or totally randomly. So 3 hounds. No, basically 3 groups, so 6. Ouch. I'm almost dead. I suppose the amount of enemies is small because there's like each of these like hit locations are like different enemies. Definitely dead. You can beat everything. Okay, so can we heal somehow? Slows the effects of darkness. Keep sane. Try a piece of salami. Okay, so... okay, so you have hunger. Food poisoning is very likely. Body is 4. Wonder how I am supposed to heal. Okay, light the torch. Symbol of more obscure god, okay. Okay, what is that? Maneba. Okay, I'm dead. Fear and Hunger. I wonder if this is a randomized. I don't know. Cloth fragment. Getting closer. Moldy bread. So apparently you need to eat rotten food times. But yeah, this is pretty grim for a RPG maker game. I have seen some of them, and yeah, they are much more cheery usually. Oh no, fudge. Apparently, you shouldn't kill everything or try to kill. Rather, save for the only time you can. And when you are searching something, the enemies will not stop. So basically, forget hoarding the experience points. Like in oh so many games. Okay, so it's a weak from the tentacles. Ouch. Nothing of failure. Old wine barrel here. Wheat flour. Salami. So, dismembering. This game is all about dismembering monsters and food. Okay, that's very interesting. Craft item. Ah, you can craft stuff. Okay, and we can't save. Unless we find some save location, maybe. Red vial. Throwing knife. Raw meat. Because why not? Wooden buckle. Ooh, nice. And in these games, yeah, you can add the buckler here and you can see the defense going up. So pretty much like a normal mechanic for the RPG. RPG Maker games. Locked from the other side. Okay, what's that? Fudge. Flip side basement. Darkness surrounds you. Flip side. Okay. Interesting. Dried meat. Cheese. Ah, okay. So one food stuff is dropping the hunger to... Flip side. I like the effects. Nitroglycerin powder. Okay. Okay. Twitch langs and mocks you. Soulstone. Ouch. 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 I was defeated. Okay. Apparently there's a focus in the crafting in this game. And also dying. So I would say like Dark Souls like RPG Maker game. 2x. Soul Devourer necklace. Physical defense. Okay, torch is nice. The difficult RPG Maker games are pretty difficult if you can't heal. They're super difficult then. Salami, sausage, rotten meat, dried mushroom. Okay, so I can't see my level. So that kind of, I think, implies that you shouldn't like fight the monsters. Only when you... Smoky, nice. Only when you have to. So it's like, well, fear and hunger. Everything is about fear and hunger. Come and find me, let the blood flow. Okay, that's a big fight. Okay, so I need to like knock the door down with one hit. The battle is only like one turn. I see. Dried meat. Rotten meat. Blueberries. Turn into trial and error basically. Or the learning curve is pretty hardcore. Okay. Dried meat. Cheese. The shield was actually a good find because you can get like a get it equipped pretty fast. I wonder if the most of the game is actually much based on the random equipment, much like roguelike likes. Of course, this is not no skeletons sits here. Okay, there's lots of skeletons in the nearby room. But yeah, very heavy on the strong, semi-strong effects. Yep. Like that one. When it playing with the headset, it's very good idea. Hunger is 16. Sounds like a duck. Iron spear. Okay, now we are talking about. Yeah, I think the equipping your character is a big part of the RPG Maker games. Throwing knife. Okay, it's not. Maybe it's not for me. Okay, now we didn't get the get attacked by the whatever that. Oh, what is this? There's a 50-50 chance that you get something. Chainmail hood. Too bad shape in you. And this, even this that the fact that this is like a hand drawn is like adding to the awfulness of the game. Pile of dead bodies. So there's a sustained depictions of the dead people, basically. Okay, so let's check the criteria again. Okay, so I should play this through to say if it's sustained, because we are kind of, if it's taking like 3 hours to play the game, then the sustained is most of the time there's this. But distressing visual portraits of natural disasters, nope. Accidents, nope. Catastrophe or conflicts, nope. And of related death. Or of their victims, so victims of the accidents, catastrophe. Not really applicable. Relatively intense rate of violence or death. Semi-strong visual and dialogical references to these. I don't think these strong, but they are sustained and they are semi-strong. They might be like a pretty getting like a more and more severe, but I can see that there's definitely like a attempt to have like a semi-strong screen effects. So no authentic, realistic, no detailed, no shocking authentic images, mutilating, decomposing bodies, abundance of, well, this is distanced with the fact that it's like a pixel game. realistic, detailed, and shocking. So that might not be. Shocking and destroying, prolonged and intensive. Threat of death or serious violence. Or psychological breakdown. Both actually fit. Also idealizing of suicide. That's not like haven't come into terms yet. Severe anxiety relating to supernatural. Yeah, not really applicable yet. So I would say relatively intense threat of violence or death, description of cruelty and mental suffering, strong visual of dialogical references to. I would say strong visuals. Strong, sudden, and surprisingly sound and image effects. Well, these are so fear and or horror. So this is like a screeching sound of Psycho. Sound effects are strong, such as screeching sound of Psycho. Or the fear experienced by the characters underlined with the sounds of fast heart beating or rapid breathing. Okay. Strong successions are used to creating sense of threat. Very good. 28. Anxiety 28. 12. Yep. Definitely what we have in mind. So I would say that so far, but then again, it could be like there could be like scenes that go pretty wild, and could be like violent or actually like fictive, extremely shocking. Well, what's extremely? And detailed. Well, can't say these are detailed depictions. How about violence? Well, violence is something we need to like pay in mind because unrealistic, comically exaggerating mild violence. Yeah, but this is like a more serious. Unrealistic distance context might be like currently like it's unrealistic and distance because it's a RPG Maker game. So we have two descriptions of the content. But for the 16 to get like a 16 from the it was be fictive, detailed and realistic, or dominant and prolonged violence. I would say this is like a possibly more anxiety inducing than violent, even if it's like a tactical dismemberment, of course. But I should do like with that one visual novel that I had to play through, and yep, it had like a hardcore scenes in the end of the game. So yep. So I'm torn between the 16 and 12, but I haven't seen the whole game, so yep. And this is why you need to like take the time to evaluate these. Too strong for you. So I need to make more damage to like get through the door. And end of the screen rather than. So I think this area is pretty much here. We are not meant to like destroy everything. Locked from the other side. What's in here? Okay. You are of the northern woods. Waiting for someone. Waiting for you. Okay. Pretty much a Dark Souls like. Shield would be nice. Bizarre creature left here, blood is still wet. Like somebody has slapped him with the mace. Jeez. Hell. Throwing dart. I wonder if you can dipped in poison. I suppose you need some kind of skill to be able to use this. Blue vial. Raw meat. Bonesso. Scroll. Nothing left here. Effective against infectious. Heavy granite, hold it. Just hold right there. You are saying I gather? Not really, I came here. Even if I may seem to wounded and wounded, I can stand back a deadly blow too, so don't get the attention. Why you? Sir Seymour, Knight of the Grand Kingdom of Rodon. I serve my country to the last breath, just know that. I'm not finding anything. Oh no. What are you doing here? Delve down here together with our comrades. We have a mission to fulfill. Fate would, however, have it that each of us got lost. We are the worst. My priority is to recruit with the Crown Prince, Prince Ludwig Bookman. And the rest of my bodies, well, if possible. Oh, is there like a prince here? No. The mystery, I have no idea how things are in this shape. Dances are beyond unholy at this point. Any tips for survival? Just say on the defensive side. If you have, whenever you have a bad feeling guard, it's better be safe than sorry. Behead anything that comes close to you. Yep. To shake the plans of enemy members, maybe attack their legs. Ah, nice. Got hurt by a bastard over there. The thing spurts out acid. And of course I got like 2 same weapon. Yeah. That guy just went past, actually attacked the knight. Funny thing that he came here without any supplies. Then again, player could have stocked up with a turnip. Okay. Fear and Hunger. Dungeon of Fear and, well, hidden foodstuffs. Cabbage. Maiden and the Crow. Is this like a... Oh, you can grill the food. Okay, nice. Save and rest. Oh, theater blanket. So, but you can save with the beds. Troubling dreams. Someone was watching you while you slept. Doesn't feel safe anymore. Cloth hood. Right, verse. While. Explosive vial. Ah. Okay, this is actually pretty good mechanic. That it's actually battle, but the door is actually defending one turn. Now it feels like a Silent Hill. Okay, what is that? Lost his left arm. Okay, so we are losing arm. Sell key. Another arm too. We have Black Knight from the Monty Python. Ouch. Stinger. So if your body goes to the close to zero, you might lose armor or less. Okay. Slightly more hardcore game. Rotten Empress of Flesh. Everything is cold, wet and stinks repulsively. Okay. So you can basically hold on. Or quit. Okay, this is pretty cream. Bottle of whiskey. Fur armor. Ooh, nice. Is it better? Weak against warm. Okay, so if we are in a cold place, I need to use that. Worm juice. Maybe you should get like a critical against the door. What skills you got? Nothing much. Just started. I have like steel and lockpick and stuff like that. How do I see it? Pickpocket and pickpocket is one. I'll just try to. I mean the jailer probably needs like he would have like a jail key, so we could try to pick it from him and then run. And those are nasty. Okay, that's a big guys over there. Green herb. You can still empty scroll with Giga hands. I think I have a like empty scroll already. Don't know what to do with it. Okay. Ouch. Can we escape? Run. Can we heal? Okay, I don't have an arm. He's pretty chill though. Running from the predator with the guard, yeah. Okay, so chop the head off and he's still coming. Oh no. Rotten Empress of Flesh. You can't bring limbs back. Oh no. That's what I was afraid of. Yeah. Pretty hardcore. Going for head is not a good idea. Apparently it wasn't with that enemy. we can crawl around. Head evasive present is low. Yeah, that's what I gathered. You got lucky with that hit. This mercenary is actually a decent guy. Okay, so if you lose the game, you can still like try to escape. Hard leather armor, spider shield, but I don't have an arm. Okay, I can hold shield, but alright. Touch the corpses are not flesh bits. Okay. Search. Beheaded wizard. Who disturbed my sleep? Can't you see I have no retained my whole body? You're insane, fool. Need more fresh blood for the ritual. Okay. You are crushed with great pressure. Yeah, I was defeated. Yay. So, RPG Maker / Dark Souls. Okay, maybe I'm going to change my opinion. That this is your first encounter that we show you that being a cover is not that bad. Yeah. Apparently, yeah, I noticed that you can't actually heal. Or you don't have a healing skills at the start of the game. Much unlike many other RPG maker games that give you like a ability to heal. But let's check the criteria. So Finnish Age Ratings still in effect, but we mostly use the Pan-European Game Information System criteria in these days. But if this game would have like a Finnish Age rating, I would go and lean more towards the 16 now. Description of violence of the consequence of violence. Depicted and detailed and X-rated. Yeah, guy doesn't have like an arm, so that's like a that's a bit much. So yep, an entertaining manner. Fictive. Okay. Yep. Injuries, kind of persons. Or number 6. Yeah, I think that this is more like accidents, and this is more like a violence. So I think criteria number 6, and then we are going to anxiety. So I would say that criteria 23 is so far my opinion of this. Definitely 18 plus. Sorry, but Finnish Age Ratings doesn't give you 18 plus. Fictive of authentic, dominant, extremely shocking and detailed description. What we are talking about is distancing. What if something is pixelated graphic, or you don't bring the camera down, showing exactly what it is. It's distanced. Can't have like a 18 with the distance content. Fictive, realistic, extremely bloody and detailed. I happen to be like a certified person to give Finnish Age Ratings. So no, not 18. Not in the Finnish Age Rating system. Definitely not 18. Maybe 16. Jury is on this thing. So basically, if I play the game, this might have such a hardcore scenes that it's going to the 18. It's possible, but so far it's like It was like a strong 12. Now it's like a maybe 16. But I should like play this through to give like a real opinion. But anyway, yeah, this is showing my work. I haven't like done much of work with the computer games. Then again, you can argue that criteria here isn't like it's not primarily meant for the computer games, and it's not used that way. But it could be used because, like with the UK, we had like a good age rating system, but everything went to the pan-European system. That's life with the body masks. You can party with the body mask. Okay. Anyway, a short example of the age rating system in works. I like to go through these censored games. You can't really find this from the itch.io because censorship. You can get it from the Steam, and if you like these kind of games, sure, go ahead. But I don't think it's 18, at least for according to these tests. I could change my opinion when I play this game a bit further. Definitely like search it online. Sorry, but I'm certified person who gives Finnish age ratings. If it's in Russia, it's 18. Doesn't count in Finland. Sorry, it doesn't have official rating. I checked. There's no official rating for this game, so it's all about opinions. I hope that clears out. But yeah, currently I'm acting as it's my opinion capacity in that capacity. So anyway, hey, thanks for watching, and I'll show the schedule. This was this week's schedule. I think the next week will be kind of similar. So anyway, let's get back on the business.